When you're a Trump-hating TikToker and podcast guy, naturally you're going to get some heat from all the Trump humpers, the red meat-eating, toothless, redneck motherfucking Trumplafucks. I expect that. And I do get a lot of comments. They'll comment about my intelligence, about the way I look, about the room I'm sitting in, about the level of my senility. But I expect all that, and it really doesn't bother me. In fact, I kind of laugh about it mostly. I'm glad I pissed them off enough to make a comment. But what I find really funny is the people who are my followers or peers or of a like mind that make comments. And they do it completely out of concern for me, and I appreciate that, but Jesus Christ. About 10 times a week, I've got somebody that will say, you better look at that spot on your nose. My uncle had that. They had to cut off his nose, and he died in 2 weeks. You should have that checked. Well, motherfucker, I've had that spot on my nose for probably 10 years. You don't think I fucking checked it out? It's not skin cancer. And let's be perfectly honest, if I was worried about aesthetics, this spot is the least of my fucking problems. And then there's the people that will write me. There's this one guy that wrote me and he says, Mike, I really like what you're doing. It's very important stuff. And I love it because you remind me of my grandfather. Now, some people might take that as an insult. I don't. I am a grandfather. If I remind this kid of his grandfather, cool. And then he says, even the facial mannerisms that you make, the tics or whatever you have, reminds me so much of my grandfather. I go, well, that's nice. That's nice of you to say. And then he says, yeah, my grandfather had Parkinson's. You better get that checked. Wow. I don't have Parkinson's. I do go to the doctor regularly. I know I live in the hinterlands of Minnesota, but we have doctors up here, and they're pretty good, and I'm fucking fine. Now, the last one befuddles me and makes me laugh. One guy wrote me, and he says, listen, I love what you're doing. You're an absolute treasure. Please don't die on us. What? Boy, that escalated quickly. I'm 63. I'm healthy. I'm not going to fucking die. I'm going to be around a long time pissing off Republicans. I promise you, I'm not going to die. I appreciate everybody's concerns, but I look the way I look, and I am fine, and all will be well, and I'll be here every day you come looking for me.